the vehicle config. In case vehicle config, in case we get a config.
EDL start anchor has continued. We've seen the EDL 2000 sequence complete, powering off the LCAM heater. We are proceeding to reinforce device states.
OL1, entry guidance back on net. How do you read me? Bye-bye.
Reacquire our knowledge to pseudo-celestial IMU.
OL2, tap 2 is back on net.
Copy, tap 2.
OL guidance 2, take 2.
Copy activity.
Copy guidance. OL2, OL1, can you take the con for 2 minutes?
Copy that.
Thank you.
The warnings we saw so far are all expected.
Copy activity. Okay, phase 2, you want to continue the description you were giving?
Yeah, sure, Flight. Right now we're doing two things. We're taking this opportunity to reinforce the state of the spacecraft. A lot of the actions that we're doing right now, the devices are already in this state. This is something that we do just to make sure that the spacecraft is in the state we want it after any type of fault protection responses may have been executing. Of course, we didn't have that situation today, but that's why some of these actions are here. Since we've started the EDL start anchor, we have gone ahead and turned on the backup REPA. We've also turned off the LCAM heater, which was preheating the LCAM to the appropriate temperature for the beginning of EDL, so it can coast down thermally and be at the right temperature when we use it later on, just before backshell step. We also have our RCS cat beds still on and heating up those thruster cat beds as we prepare to fire them for the first time during guided entry. We should have no change in our avionics state except for our UREANet that we saw at the beginning. And our flight software execution state should remain the same. But the backup computer running Second Chance will have armed itself and it is prepared to take over as we go through EDL if we should experience any type of reset from the prime computer.
OL1 back on net.
Copy that. OL2 going off net for 2.
Copy.
As we speak, we are transitioning CBM states, and I think activity is going to give us a little more information on that in their update.
Yeah, copy phase. The CBM change, as I mentioned previously, is to the EDL reserve to a non-coherent route.
Activity.
Copy flight.
EDL phase, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to see pep talk, I guess, to the team. All right. I'm terrible at pep talks. I think my reputation precedes me there. And look, I know this hasn't been easy, right? I'm not even sure we've even been all in the same room at the same time. I mean, I'm staring at folks across the internet as well. Even now, right? Yeah. Voice check. Okay. I do want to just extend my heartfelt appreciation from the EDL team to the launch crews team. You've done everything we've asked for, right? I mean, you've battled anomalies, you've dealt with Cephis, you've done everything. You delivered a healthy spacecraft to the place that we want to go. And she's right on target, right? We did the last maneuver literally 2 months ago, right? This is pretty incredible, in my opinion. And she's armed with the right information to help us land. Doing the parameter update last night, we're ready to roll. You've done everything right. And you've put up with us, too, right? You've put up with our eccentricities and the things we like to do in EDL land. So I very much appreciate that. So you all should sleep in on Friday, since you guys have earned it. Thanks for literally and figuratively putting us in the right position to succeed. And let's land on Mars together.
Copy EDL phase. And as flight director, I also would like to thank the whole team, cruise ops, EDL ops, EDL team, and the surface ops as well. It's been an amazing journey. I think we all know that. And it's been my honor and pleasure to work with you all side by side. And your tireless efforts and endurance in the face of our challenges has been truly, truly inspiring. So kudos to you. Mission, would you like to say something?
Yeah, just echoing the same words that Al and Magdi have mentioned. You guys have overcome great obstacles in the last 6.5 months, and it started with an earthquake in this room on launch day at L-20 minutes. So I can't be more proud than all of the achievements that you guys have pulled off in the last 6.5 months. Whatever happens in the next hour and a half, you can be proud of the achievements that you've accomplished so far. I look forward to seeing you on the other side, and I only wish that the rest of our team could be sharing this moment with us. This is a very unusual event. This room is only half as full as it would be if we weren't in this pandemic. So missing everybody on the team who's not with us here today. And go EDL.
Welcome to the EDL family.
OL102 back on net.
And with that, Godspeed, Perseverance. All right, activity. Go ahead and continue the report.
Sure thing, Flight. We've since completed the EDL start anchor. As I was mentioning, we changed our CBM row to EDL reserve two-way non-coherent. That row reinforces our CBM windows disabled, keeps our packetization on, it turns off our ranging and switches to the auxiliary oscillator. We have also started our real-time data products and reinforced Medley on. At this time, our next anchor will be at 12:30 local time.
Copy activity.
OL1, this is TAD1.
Go TAD1.
I have an OD136 comparison with EP3. The position delta is now 147.3 meters, up very slightly from the 147.7 meters we had previously.
Copy. This may be our last look before we stop stealing the screen. Do you want to go ahead and show it? With the viewplane, if you have it. Thanks.
Okay, all stations, as with our tradition, we usually would have some peanuts at this moment. We all had our peanuts at lunch, but to keep our tradition, I will take one peanut for all of us to keep our tradition.